That you have kids at home, you don't want your kids to have cavities. You can think that you're doing everything right and then take them to the dentist and they might have a cavity. But we can tell you how you can prevent that because Health Matters, we're joined by Dr. Steve Mangan to discuss cavity prevention for kids. Thanks for joining us this morning, Dr. Mangan. Let's start with what parents can do at home.
Okay, well, the thing that I recommend is that, people say, gosh, I brought my kids in last time and there was cavities and I thought we were doing everything right, and I come in again and there's cavities. What's going on? Well, there are really, I say, 4 ways that you can kind of add all these good benefits to your children to prevent having a cavity when you bring them in to see me at the dentist. Okay, the first thing I'm going to say is to make excellent home care a part of your normal life at home. And by that I mean learn how to brush correctly, learn how to floss, even for little kids. People don't think of flossing for little kids, but they've got great little tools that allow you to floss and get a kid in a habit that will last a lifetime and keep them from losing their teeth. And if you have like a lot of decay, you can use higher concentration fluoride toothpaste to harden your teeth and make them less susceptible to cavities. So that's on the home front. And then the second thing is, I always like to hope that parents will make really good dietary choices. Okay, some of those dietary choices are things like, well, you should obviously not give your kids candy and Cokes. I think people know that those things have a lot of sugar and they cause cavities. But second of all, there are some things that just like we talked about in a previous segment here on KRK Today, we talked about the fact that some breakfast cereals have a lot of sugar. A can of peaches in heavy syrup, a lot of sugar. So read the labels and see what we've got on there. And then also make sure you get adequate calcium and vitamin D. And then the next thing is that there are some people who come in and say, I'm doing everything right, but they get cavities and they don't realize they're teachers at school. They may be handing out candy as a reward. So take a little bit of control of your children's environment. If it turns out that the teachers are doing things that are crazy, feeding them candy every time they do something nice, it'd be a great idea to send a note to your child's teacher and say, it's time that you don't give my child candy for rewarding them. Give them something that is either nutritional or find some other nice reward that won't cause problems.
And we're out of time, but finally, the last point, make professional care a part of your routine, the regular
The dentist can be a big help.
That's right. Well, Dr. Steve Mangan can help you and your child. We appreciate you coming in with all of these tips. Very good advice.
Thanks so much.
Thanks, Dr. Mangan. Well, coming up after the break, we have more local news. Stay with us.